Welcome to the next video on C++. Today we're gonna see iteration statements as we discussed before in the previous videos, that iteration statements, and that's for loop. All right, so what is loop? The for loop is very, I should say, very, I can't say popular, but I should say mostly used. Is one of the most used loops in any programming language, because it iterates. It's just like a wheel, as you guys can see here, just like a wheel, and just like a wheel of the car, it goes around and around and around in circle. So it's very useful if you guys doing any programming language. It goes around and around in circle, so it iterates that statement. All right, so how do we write for loop? Alright, so we start with the for loop, and we open our parentheses. The first part is initialization. We started with the initialization. So we declare our data type int, our I, our count, anything. We set it to 0 or 1, or anything we want. Normally 0, 1. And we close it with this one here, and then we terminate it, and we close it again, and then we increment or decrement, and then the rest inside the block, the statement comes in. So that's the example. That's the example of for loop. So here we started for, and we declared our data type, which is int, and that's, we said I just for imaginary number. I think in mathematics I as well, I always comes in for imaginary. You guys can put a count, you guys can put anything you like, A, B, C, Z, anything here instead of I, but I thought I better put an I because just for imaginary number. And I is less than 10 because it's gonna go all the way to 10, and I plus plus. You guys can put a I plus plus, it means it's gonna count from 1 all the way to 10, and I plus plus is gonna increment. But if you guys put I minus minus, it's gonna decrement, so it's gonna come back all the way to 1. So but you guys needs to change this one as well. All right, so see out, if you put it count, and we put our imaginary number I, and that's going to be next line is going to count from 1 to 10. So that's it for loop. It's very easy. All you guys remember that the first part is initialization, and then termination, and then increment, and we got to close this our statement. So this one you guys remember, and this one, and this is, so this, there is 3 part to for loop, and it's very, very important. You guys see this a lot, almost in every programming language, C#, PHP, any programming language, Ruby. You guys see this for loop a lot. So that's what I thought I'd better put it inside the slider. That's how we do it. This is normal convention. That's how the for loop comes in. You guys can put anything. You guys can put a statement that size dot size or blah blah blah, but I'm going to show that in future videos. But that's the simplest for loop as we write it here. All right, so in the next video we're going to start coding with for loop. Till next video, see you, bye.